Hello everyone, you are watching round 7 of Ero F4 in Azerbaijan. I'm your host today, Ken. Liam is unfortunately not here. He's he's on his parents this weekend, so I'm streaming this qualifying and race. So everybody on Mendelson is not on his outlet, but everyone else is. So Eric is on his lap, so he's approaching now turn 2, second gear, gets pretty nice position, DRS open. And 100 meters braking gets pretty nicely. Maybe a little bit touch to the wall and I'll turn right. Pretty good rotation again. And about here, third gear, drop to the second gear. Jesus, has gone pretty nicely. And braking now, cutting the corner pretty nicely. And approaching to castle section. This is pretty easy to mess up his lap, but he survived pretty nicely. It's pretty nice and clean lap at this point. And approaching second gear, nice rotation again, and that's second sector done. And and now this long back straight where you need a lot of straight on speed, and it's pretty good overtaking place into the race. Approaching DRS points right now and opens it and gives this first one to finish the lap, and he sets 1:39.5 with this pretty decent lap. And Daryl Wiffen goes P2 1:40.5. Armstrong is on his lap. Laxik goes 1:38.7, nearly 8/10 quicker than used. So Strings is approaching DRS zone right now, opens it and cross to the line, and he sets 1:40.3 and gets him before. And I know he's on his laps, and we have yellow flags. Someone is letting other one by. I know that purple second sector. Simlace goes P6, Sweetbus is P4, and Lippo has in third place, and I know finishing his lap in sometimes, and we have CVDzer has retired from the session, and Anna goes P2, nearly same like as used, but Mark goes P12, and Blackwolf has gone P11 with medium tires. And is there anyone else on the lap? No, I think so. Although Luno, Kaiser can see Kaisek, and Kaisek's, he's going also on our lap, and Mendelssohn is doing his first run on mediums, I think. Yeah. As we have another yellow flag, but everyone, someone else again let it someone by. And nice first car from outlappers to set lap, so we might run with him at the moment. But this time I will maybe go through F4 standings right now. And in the Drivers' Championship, Ero Ps is leading by 82 points. He's leading only one single point, and second is Linus Schulze, and Mendelssohn is P3 with 72 points. And Mikuli Beard, aka Arisis, has won 2 races in a row in Spain and Portugal, and he's on 69 points, and he's pretty good championship contender in F4, as Mark is P5 with 60 points, and Ano in Alpine is on 56 points, and then Speed Blues, Snoken, Afon Lippo, and Luno is on the 10th place. Then it's Kaisek, Dalvif and Simlays, Julio Matos, Kaiser Kens is 15th, 60th is yeah, that's about it. And as Luno has the purple first sector right now, and approaching to castle section, this is pretty crucial. But again, breaking before 50 meter portion goes pretty nicely. As Spider has left the session, hopefully will come back. But yeah, Luno is approaching last corner in second sector, braking right now, and goes pretty nicely. And like approaching to like really last corner, because the rest of the third sector is pretty much flat out, and every corner is pretty easy. And as Luno is approaching to the Euro zone right now, and across the line, Luno sets his first lap, and it is 1:38.8, and it goes into P2, a very nice lap. As Mendelssohn goes P6 with the medium tires. That is pretty good lap. And Kaiser Ken, no, he's on the out lap, I think. Yeah. And Kisi has gone into the pits, and yeah. So R4M Strange is starting his second run, yeah. Another soft, and there's yellow flag. Mendelssohn is letting Ferrari by. Yeah, but at the times to B5, from B5 to P14, it's only half a second gap, so it's pretty tight around here, and only 4 cars has done under 140, so but everyone is going to make better times and so on. As we will start in his lap also, and is it? And Lasse was doing his lap, but he has aborted it. And as Strange goes 2.5 tenths up on his time, goes pretty nicely. I'm approaching the castle section again. Yellow flag. Somebody's going slow, but ooh, little bit of lock up. Not great sequence of corners, but Strange is still going. He has maybe lost a little bit of time there. Approaching the second real last corner, goes pretty nicely, and he's he gets purple middle sector, and now it's only about the train line speed across the line. But is he running out of fuel? No. And opens the errors now, and is he? Does he? Yes, he improves, and it goes P5 for 1:39.7. Ashley boys on his qualifying lap also. He maybe gets a little bit of slipstream for Aston Martin ahead, who is Sweet Boost. As Sweet Boost goes P3 with 139.5, and I think Filippo was improving his lap, but he stays in P7. As Spider is on his out lap, Mark is doing his second run on the softs. He's now P15, so I think he's gonna make a huge improve, but no, he supports his laps. I don't know why, but as Kisiek is on his lap, is anyone else? Reese might have been on his lap also, yeah. And but he's up by half a second, so that's not gonna improve his time. He's approaching to castle section right now. Was pretty nicely using onboard cameras for some time, and Mercedes is giving some room pretty nicely. Oh, and Blackwolf has restarted, but I think he has retired front a bit, so yeah, as and Kisiek is in his first time, so there's no time to compare that from now on. But yeah. Oh. And now he's getting Kisiek is getting pretty nice slipstream from Sweet Boost. Might have been pretty crucial, and let's see over the line, and he goes P8 for 140.2. As Lippo goes for the debates. Bruno is on his outlap, is letting someone by, and Daryl Wiffen is on his lap, and he might get a little bit of slipstream from Kisiek. Hopefully this doesn't get out of the way, because Daryl Wiffen is getting close and close, and Daryl Wiffen has pretty improved his driving. For a few runs he has had a little bit of bad luck at last week in Portugal, so he tries to bounce back in here, but hitting a little bit of the wall and going for castle section. Was maybe a little bit wide, but I don't know, he might be getting a little bit of the idea of Kisiek ahead. But, yeah, approaching last corner of sector 2, but yeah, Kisiek is pretty close up for him, and he's only a few tenths up. He might have been close by a little bit of dirt here in that middle sector, but yeah, he approached his lap and might go again straight. I'm not quite sure. No, he's going back to the pitch, so yeah. As Bruno has started his lap. Also, OGs is on his lap, and he's fastest in the first sector, approaching this corner. Don't remember corner names, unfortunately. Gets pretty nicely approaching to castle section yet again. Comes very nicely. Second gear, third gear, and plays a little bit with gears. Goes pretty nicely. Yellow, and I think that was Mark who was given pretty nice space for ease, and approaching last corner before this long straight. He's half a second up with his time, so he might be very close for Laxis and Uno's time. So he's gonna go under 1:39s. So let's see. Approaching the DRS, and DRS is not opening his approach, his lap. Interesting, but Bruno is also his lap, and he's getting his time better, and Daryl Wiffen has retired from the session in the pitch, I think, as Luna is finishing his lap. His errors might be alright and goes fastest by with time 1:38.472, and he's 3 tenths faster than Laxe. So very good lap with an Reese improving by half a second on his time, so he should be near top 6 maybe. As Laxe is also started his lap, so we are gonna follow him shortly. So thus Reese improves, goes P8. Maybe not the best last sector, but is it as Laxe had is he's doing his last run, but no, he's maybe the Williams ahead was blocking him, so he isn't improving his lap as, and Luna is not improving as Sweet Blues is no wasn't 8 tenths quicker on the first sector because he hadn't even finished it yet. Approached in the first middle time and he's up by nearly 2 tenths. Approaching another corner, takes pretty nicely, doesn't hit the wall into the casual section. Ooh, goes pretty nicely, take that curb nicely in the track limit, so not in a validation. Use this P5 and pretty nicely Sweet Blues and his second sector as Anna goes P3 and Sweet Blues is 2 tenths up. He might be getting quicker lap than Anna. As anyone Mark might be improving. Yes, he goes P12 and Sweet Blues gets in a little bit of slipstream with his teammate Laxe and he goes P7, pretty nice teamwork with Aston Martins. They might and Chris go to the pitch, so that's qualifying with in Azerbaijan for now. So Luno takes maybe the first pole position of the season for him, maybe, I'm not quite sure, but and P2 is Laxe, yet again another good qualifying for him, and Sweet Blues is P3, so Aston Martins are pretty strong right now. And now goes P4 and use this P5, he has pretty good chance for another win, as he has set his time on medium tires, so that's why he's aborted his soft lap. And Strings with Red Bull is P6, Lipo is P7, versus P8, Kaiser Kenji P9, and Kisiek finishes the top 10. And Mendelssohn is P11 with the medium tires, so he can take any tire what he wants. And Mark is P12, Timley is P13, Dolphin P14, Spider P15, Black Wolf yet again not doesn't want to put all things to qualifying, so he starts in P16. He might be getting pretty good result yet again. Jakobsen P17 and CV Deezer didn't set the time because he's retired from the session, so race is gonna be interesting because in Azerbaijan there has been many incidents in real life and for eSport also, so it might be a pretty exciting race. And it looks like it's sunny race. Hopefully for it in Baku it's absolutely chaos, or it should be. But and it's 26 or 28 laps. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. We have to wait 15 seconds before the formation laps start. As we are starting formation lap. Yep. So Mendelssohn go. So after the top 10, Mendelssohn, Mark, Spider, Black Wolf, Jacobsen, and CVDs are starting with mediums, and Simulate and Daryl Wiffen start for the soft. So they have to make their. They have to use those soft tires for first part of the race to gain positions, and use this pretty strong position with medium tires. He might be not getting to best start, but he might be benefiting with those mediums at when the softs are giving up with others, and he can do what is called opposite strategy, which he can finish his race on soft, because in Baku you can do soft to medium strategy one stop. So but if there are other safety cars, it changes things a little bit, but yeah, as we in the game graphics says that there's chance to soft medium medium or soft medium hard, but soft medium hard is pretty slow, I think. But yeah, but it also depends a lot about the setup. Does it vary your tires much, or yeah? So it's about tire management. So as not every single car is not the main threat yet, but noise like there are approaching Chris positions, and there has been pulling YouTube, so 33% thinks Black Wolf gonna win, 33% also thinks that doesn't know who wins. 16 and Mendelssohn, both Mendelssohn and Laxe have given 16% for the win, or thinking that they're gonna win, so we'll see. As CVDs is almost gone his grip precision, and he has done it right now, I think. Not yet, no. So 26 laps in Azerbaijan, and 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights are on. Oh, and Jacobsen has drive to penalty for jump start and lights. I don't know where you go. Luno gets pretty good start. No, Laxe didn't challenge it. Oh, Seat Plus goes wide, and Laxe, I think he's leading this Grand Prix. Yeah, gets a pretty clean start. Oh, and Sweet Plus spun off. Oh, that's not going quite well. Then Yeast has dropped some positions, and there's pretty good cars. Keep it safe, boys. Oh, yeah, Sparker back out, but Kisiek gets the better of it. That goes inside of near the dot. Oh, and Timlace was having a moment, and they're going side by side. This gone. Oh, not anymore. And Timlace is giving up position for Daryl Wiffen as Runo. Oh, Runo has done some mistake, and Laxe goes forward to the lead for now. And yeah, we could this, and yeah. So Laxe leads, then Sluno, and now Strangs, Lippo, Kaiser, Kenji, and Yeast has dropped 2 positions. as there's yellow flag is so CVDs has spun already. Yeah, Lux is leading everyone almost completing the first lap, and nobody has retired yet, so it's pretty good for now, I think. But there's again yellow flags and CVDs has spun again, and I think he has lost his front wing, so not a good start for him. As when Lippo is going for the pitch, I think he has some kind of front wing damage as Mendelson. That's not good for him. His championship challenge, as also Kisiek comes for the pitch, and Jakobsen is getting his stride penalty, so Alpha Tauris haven't had the best of the races, as Blackpool's as their little safety car. So, but yeah, Blackpool has lost his win, as has done Sweet Plus. So yeah, so from 17 cars, I think 7 has gone through it already. But yeah, but Luno is giving some pressure for Laxe. I think he did some kind of mistake, but he has pretty good speed around here. Or also, yeah, but there's field to the safety car. I didn't recognize that, but yeah, when you're blind, you're blind. But this, as it is again, green flag running, so luckily leads the back. Oh, and Bruno gets a little bit shaky from that corner, and top 4 is in the DRS train, and he's almost at that same as he is now in the DRS zone. So top 7 is there, and then there's a little bit gap with Spider, Dalfifen and Lacey, and Lacey, and then it's the rest who pitted already. As is not trying to overtake him, already know he's not using the DRS, but Strang is pretty close, and now as DRS is getting available now. Ooh, pretty close, but unfortunately they don't touch, which is good. But now Ano has got the, but he's not using his DRS, so he's not interested to overtake him already. But Strang is trying to overtake Ano. Ooh, down the inside and gets the move done pretty nicely. So R4 and Strang goes to B3 for now. As Jakobsen goes for another pit stop, he might be losing some wind damage, or has some wind damage for the first few laps. But yeah, as Laxe has got the over 1 second lead, so that's good for him. As Ano's pretty close for third place, and Yeast is pretty close also for Ano, and Kaiserkins is lost DRS for Miku Beard. Yeah, and there's yellow flag in the. Is that in the castle section? Yeah, iPhone Lippo has lost his front wing. That's very unfortunate for him. Not the best day for the Mercedes driver. So, but Laxe is using his DRS to try to get running. So is Luno using an just yellow as some Mercedes virtual safety car. Daryl Fiffan has retired. This is so. Yeah, there has been some contact on their safety car right now. So lap 4, and we have the first real safety car. As yeah, Lippo is benefiting this a little bit because he doesn't have to get everyone or drive everyone. He doesn't have to catch up everyone in racing, but yeah. So Spider pits yet again, wing change on the hearts. Does anyone? Yeah, Lippo's going for the pits, and Jakobsen I think it's alright. So yeah, but a lot of wind changes because Baku is straight tracker, then it's pretty challenging. You have to give everyone a lot of space, so there wouldn't be too many collisions. And yeah, but yeah, and this helps soft runners a little bit because they don't have to use their tires too much, and this also benefiting especially the Yeast because he doesn't also have to use those mediums, and he can make sure that he can do that one stop and change for the softs for end of the race, which helps him a lot. As we have 11 reverse, which is pretty good. And I think so as Laxe goes further the bits, as does Luno strides, as East is taken for the lead, so yeah, everyone is going for the bits now, and Laxe is getting mediums, as well as Luno also takes mediums, and he has lost his front wing, so that explains a little bit for lack of sea space, but yeah, does it Frizz gets ahead of Luna also, so I think everyone went for medium tires. Yeah. So at now Arix is leading the race, Laxe is second, Strang is third, Anor fourth, Frizz is fifth. Mendelssohn didn't have to press start, he has to pit in lap 1, he's now P6. Luno lost a lot of places, as he did have to do wind change, his P7, Kaisergrens is P8, as Jakobsen is pitching yet again. Yeah, and Kisiak is P9, Timlace is P10, and Marks V plus Spider, Black Wolf, Lippo, and Jakobsen. As we can watch how from here. So position stations. So he has now gained 4 positions, and Sleepless didn't have the best of the races right now, but he did spawn in like turn 2 in opening lap, but there's still a lot of time and anything can happen in league racing, so there's nothing to worry about. So yeah, and everyone else but Yeast has stopped, so everyone else is pitted unless Yeast or yeah. So only Ero Black Wolf and Mark are only hard runners, or also yeah, Spider is also on the hard, so they might be able to go for the end. I'm not quite sure, maybe. Yeah, so only Lippo and Jakobsen has to call off the deer, safety car. So then we can maybe go for the next lap for racing, and the start after the race safety car is pretty interesting around here because the third sector there's only like one corner where you have to brake. Rest of it is flat out, so it will be easy to, or it will be interesting to see how Yeast is gonna do the restart, but we have to wait that for one sector still, because the information that safety car is going in this lap is gonna be likely the last corner in middle sector. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. These tires are warming up now. First days in that they were only like 70 degrees, but it is quite low for the mediums or any other tires. And this safety car coming into slap. Yeah, now the game give us the information that safety car is on this lap, and now we wait to see how Yeast is gonna, where he will go. I think it's, well, he can go any moment, not really any moment for now, but yeah, I think it will be pretty close on that pit entry line, so we'll see. Or he can go also now, but it's a little bit too much distance for the turn one, so Laxe could overtake him, and he goes now, and he tries to get the slipstream from him, and there's not anything, but Kisiakis, oh, not good camera angle. Kaiser goes a little bit wider, and Yeast keeps his lead for now. It's back, there's some action metals on, but Kaiser is trying to overtake Luno down the inside. Oh, and Luno goes wider. He might not have given the wind damage, but that's so unfortunate. It loses more places, and the background. Oh, Spider is losing positions. Pretty much he's now second to last, so. But yeah. So pretty clean restart, I would say. It could be pretty worse, but pretty clean driving for everyone. So, and everyone else is on the DRS zone, not including Mark. But oh, he hit the wall. Did he get the wind damage? Few next corners can tell us if he did have wind damage. Laxe is also closing in, and he's not using the DRS. He might have been wind damage. Yeah, he's going for the bits. No. But Laxe, as there's something happening. The last back, oh, as Rip was trying to overtake Mark, and Mark goes for the pitch, and yeah, no overtaking here. As Lasse done some mistake, as Strong is trying to overtake, and now round the outside, I think. Oh, doesn't make it. Oh, but Freeze goes a little bit too deep, and yeah, that's so unfortunate. As Black Wolf goes P10 now. Is there something else happening? And yeah, Laxe is all over. He's just trying to overtake here now. Very wise move for Laxe. But I know has he some wind damage? He's 1 second behind, or he might have been doing some mistakes. But yeah. But Laxe is all over Eric's East. But yeah. And there's yellow. Oh, that's Timalace. Yeah, it has gone a little bit too deep. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Same happened to Carlos Sainz, I think, last year's race. But yeah, I have a strong feeling that Yeast is having some wind damage, because everyone in top 4 is back off him, and I think yeah, Alex is using his DRS, he's trying to overtake him right now, and he might be going for the pitch right now. No. he stays out, but not quite too wet, and Laxe tries to go around the outside and gets the move done. Pretty nice move for Aston Martin Taiwan. Owen now tries to go down the inside on East also, and now Strang is pretty close. Is he trying to go for the move, or he's staying behind? Yeah, he's staying behind. As back, Lipo is pretty close on Black Wolf. Not using the RS, he might not go for the move right now. No, he stays behind. As I see a team lace, yeah, he's bidding for that incident he did have, and Laxis got already 1 second gap. Yeah, something is wrong with the used car. He's not that slow. Yeah, he definitely has wind damage. Or at least seems like that. Kaisergens is also caught top 4 for now. And Kisik might be getting them also sooner or later. As yeah, Laxe got already 2 second gap for Yeast, so he has something to lose. I would bid for now if I would him, but yeah, I'm not racing, so yeah. But I think Ano is going to overtake Yeast for now. Is he going for the pitch? Yeah, he's going for the pitch right now. Yeah. This is not good day for the Yeast. You might, as Luno overtakes Mendelssohn for P6 right now, and Strang is a little bit further away, so good Kaiser can see go for the move. No, he's too far behind. As is there something? No, and Yeast gets soft tires. He might. No, he has to beat again. As Lipo overtakes Black Wolf in the second DRS straight. No. Yeah. And there's something happened to Kisiek. Oh no, coasted him. He might be having some wind damage. Maybe. Oh, now he has. He rammed Luno maybe into the wall, so that's not nice. He's letting now them both by. But I wonder if Luno has now some damage, because yeah, actually in this race you have to survive. That's how you will get most of the points on board. But yeah, very unfortunate for Kisiek. He was running, I think, P5. No, yeah, P5, yeah. As Strang is opening the RS, he might get a chance to overtake Ano in the next trail, as he's setting the fastest lap right now, 1:42.4. And Ano is also catching Lax a little bit up. ERS doesn't use ERS. I think it's not that too close, as yeah, Kisiek goes for the bits to repair that front wing damage, so yeah, no change for the top guys, as yeah, Mendelssohn is not close enough to overtake Luno. As Black Wolf is now looking for the overtake on Lipo, but he thinks better of it. As Keith is making positions, overtaking Spider, I think, on the second DRS straight. As Strang is pretty close on Ano. As yeah, there's some battles around the track. It's pretty good. Yeah, he's this all over his teammate Freeze. I don't know if Freeze is going to let East by. Yeah, no, he's trying to overtake from here. He's No, he thinks better of it. He could think it over, but British is not going pretty well around here. Now he's giving that place, yeah, and he might be getting to the yards. No, yeah, he's thinking because the action point is further up as is stronger. No, and now he's flashing, so he has used some yards to catch up Lakse. So he's flashing, and Black Wolf not quite close for overtaking Lippo, and Mendelssohn is on the DRS train with Luno, as Black Wolf's too further behind, as is Jakobsen from Black Wolf, so they keep their positions. As he's now top P10 and he has to next car ahead of him is Jakobsen, 2.3 seconds. He will get that gap to getting that gap for the minimum in fast pace, because he is very fast driver and he is using brand new softs. Ooh, that might be track limit warning for him, but yeah. And we have really in the halfway point for the race, and there's not track limit warning for anyone, so that's good. But yeah, in Baku there's not as easy to get track limits warning as is it in, for example, Barcelona or Portimao. But yeah, Stranga was using a little bit for years, but is not going to overtake him, as he's overtook Jakobsen before the DRS straight. Because he doesn't get as Mendelssohn pitch for lap 13, and he might be going another mediums. Is he changing his wing? Yes, hard for the end. Okay, so he's going for the end, as Yeast is now P8. But yeah, there can be happening something, as Black Wolf is now P7, so he has gained nearly 10 places already, so another good race for the Black Wolf, as always. As Stranga is pretty close on, I know, right now, approaching castle section. Yeah, as Spider pitch also for the brand new mediums, he might be, yeah, he's going for the end right now, as Yeast is pretty close on Black Wolf, very close, as they approach the castle section. Oh, Lippo did some kind of mistake, or no? Does this wanna go move for him? Yeah, he is closing, and closing. No, he thinks better of it. Yet again, smart move. And in the front there is not much happening. Lux is maintaining his gap for the and Black Wolf was losing a little bit his car. And he was looking for the move, but thinks better of it. But yeah, he's going to do his move, and Aslunopic lap 14. Is it another mediums? I don't know. But yeah, he's overtaking Black Wolf right now and gets past him, I think. Yeah, they're side by side. Yeah, he gets the move down, and maybe next straight he gets slipper and moves up to P5. As Luno gets another mediums, he's going for the end. And is he close enough? Go for the gap. Lippo is defending. Oh, yeah, he keeps the position. He's gonna go overtake from here. He goes. Oh, they're side by side, going for the next, and he's round the outside. Oh, round the outside for Evan Lippo. There might be a little bit of contact, but it seems quite fair. But yeah, you just have to be aggressive if he wants to get good points around here. Astranga is pretty close. I know he might be charging his battery quite a bit. As he has something like 40% more battery than Ano. He might be thinking about move from him. But yeah. As Lux is, he might be have to beat again in this race. As Stranger tries to go inside for now, but he's so close. He's getting him on this straight. They both are using ERS. I know it's also on the 0% and around the outside. Oh, not quite. Ooh, but Stranger has inside from this corner, but thinks better of it. Doesn't want to make stupid mistake. As Black Wolf is overtaking Lippo, I think, but Lippo is pretty close, and I think he's going down the inside. And does he make the... No, Black Wolf battles really nicely and keeps his P6 for those hard tires. So very nice racing from there. And Luno is challenging Jakobsen, but doesn't go for the move. So, and Kisiak and Sweet Blues are battling as RxD just gets in the first time penalty of this race. So, that's not helping him at all. But, no, as there has happened something, so Stranger is not in the DRS, he might have been front wing damage. Yeah, I think Kaiserkins is pretty close. And he's out of battery also, using a little bit, so yeah, Stranger is going for the pitch, yeah. As Kaiserkins gets to P3 for now. I think he's changing his win. No, he's going for the pitch. So there was not the winch damage. As East might be getting B, as there's battling with a mid-back. Luno is overtaking Jakobsen, who's pitting with these overtake. But yeah, and Jakobsen is getting 5-second time penalty for speeding the pit lane. Very frustrating penalty and not feeding. So Stranger is still ahead of East, but East very close. He might be getting move past him, but East have to also pitch. So, and Jakobsen race pitch again for the mediums to the end. As there's battling, oh, Lippo and Black Wolf. This Black Wolf are trying to, oh no, he's letting by, oh, he's letting both by. Does he has front wing damage? I'm not quite sure. Maybe he doesn't have. He just letting maybe faster cars by and he tries to charge battery, but oh, that was, and Lippo was very close in that tight section, but everyone survived, which is good thing. And Yeast is not keeping up with Strang, so his tires might be going off pretty quickly, I think. As yeah, and as Laxe is pitting right now. As it I know, those Kaiserkens is continuous. So Laxen he will do another set of but okay, that was quite a big lag, I think. But Lax is keeping his second place, I think. Yeah, and Strange might be pretty close on now. And he has undercutted him. No. Yeah. Yeah, as who also East bit on mediums, and he's going for the end. And he gets P9, I think. Thus Mendelson gets him past. It's pretty close, side by side. There maybe did have a little bit contact, and Mendelson is getting DRS as Lippo and Black Wolf continue tail fighting still, and Black Wolf keeps his P6 and Yeast overtakes Mendelson with those hard tires. But yeah, Mendelssohn maybe sort of going for the mediums because everyone who has been there now is using mediums, but maybe he didn't have no new mediums, we don't know. But Kaiser can say, I think he's beating end of this lap. And he might be dropping P4, I think. But yeah, and Yeast is into charge now. He's behind Mark and he's pretty close. He will be overtaking him maybe even before the DRS detection zone. Yeah, as Kaiser Grenzy pits for the new mediums, yes. As Lux takes the lead yet again, and as we see, so yeah, Kaiser Grenzy will be going back to the track for P4. Yeah, as Renault is P5 and Blackwell is yet again, and as Yeast is overtaking Mark before the third one, and he's now P8, but he has still got that time penalty. Yeah, and yeah. There's some battle around the track as Kisiek is trying to overtake Mendelssohn around the outside, a pretty bad camera angle as he overtakes, but oh, Mendelssohn has lost his front wing. Not good race for third place in the Drivers' Championship, and this doesn't help his challenge for the title, unfortunately. But elsewhere, Strange is 1 second off, so he might be trying to get closer to the Lux and maybe fighting for the win. But Lux, I think he's pretty safe control and does now gets he does get the DRS, so he has kept. But now Strange is flashing. He has used the DRS to caught up a little bit for Lux, but yeah, as Yeast is continuing his charge, now Ripples on his target opens the DRS and doesn't use ERS. He might be able to go for the move as he set the fastest up and down the inside in turn 1 and side by side action, and he gets the move done up to P7 now. As Sweet Blues pits yet again in lap 19, as yeah, and you just 1 second behind Ero Black Wolf as Sweet Blues go for the softs, and he has changed his front wing again. Oh, that was unfortunate for him, as does Mendelssohn. So yeah, not good race for Sweet Blues or either Mendelssohn, so yeah. As Anois now in the 1 second inside the 1 second gap for the Strong, as it is pretty close on Black Wolf yet again. Is he trying to overtake him already here? No, he's not close enough. Overtaken here, and I know he might be charging his battery right now. Yeah. Or does he want to go for the overtake? No, he's not. I think he's not. Or is he close enough? No, he doesn't want to go for the move. Yeah. As Mendelssohn got 3 second time penalty for corner cutting, so not good day for him. He might be getting that extra point for the fast lap, and as Yeast overtakes Ero Black Wolf and gets to the P6 right now. He has now 7.5 second gap for Luno for the P5, but I'm not quite sure if he will get that. As yeah. most of the cars is like their own space now, not only. Well, Black Wolf is still in the DRS zone of these, but these might be just too quick to Black Wolf to keep up. So yeah, and I know it's just in the DRS zone, but yeah, I think he's will manage that. He will keep that, but yeah, Laxe got pretty safe ERS percentage, so he haven't used that too much, so he's pretty, I think, safe now. But yeah, we'll see. As yeah, Black Wolf is Yeast hits a barrier again. Does he have wind damage? There's no visible wind damage, but in this game you can get wind damage even if it's not visible, which is quite frustrating, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I know it's pretty close on Strang. Is he trying to overtake him? I think. Well, he's not using ERS. No, he's not overtaking him. I think. No, he's keeping behind him. As Kisiak is close for Mark, he's not overtaking him yet, but maybe second ERS straight is close enough. As he hasn't caught up too much fully now, so he has to only make 3-second gap for Black Wolf, and he will keep his P6. And Jack didn't pass Marks this lap. As Sweet Bruce is trying to overtake Team Lace on those 11 old hearts. But Sweet Bruce doesn't have too much heroes, but he's trying to overtake him around. No, Team Lace let him buy that. They don't have to fight, so yeah. And Lux has gained some gap. Yeah, he's using now ERS. He might be trying to go for the fastest lap, but yeah. You see it is quite close to the mark right now. Yeah, he might be close enough for going for the overtake. Yeah, he's right up with Mark's gearbox, and because already side by side, but he's flashing, and Mark isn't bothered to use his ERS, so he might be keeping him still. Oh yeah, and I know he's still keeping very close company for Strong, but Lux has kept his lead pretty well, and he's get a little bit more up, like 3/10 in last lap, I think. But yeah, as Kisiak is now behind Lippo, and he has 7 laps first tires, so it might be a pretty easy move on the Deers, or maybe before it if he gets the chance. As yeah, everything seems like calmed down, not too much fighting going on the tracks, and yeah, and it's only 5 laps to the end, so yeah, and Lux is getting his lead up quite a bit, and I know he's going for the move right now. He has a little bit more years than Strong, but yeah. And does he lied about he has the space to caught up with Lux? Or, well, we don't know. He's using his ears. He might be has something. He has caught something like 6/10 already, so we'll see. As Kisiak is overtaking F1 Lippo, but he hasn't had too much ERS, but he did got past. by F1 Lippo, and he's now P8 for the as Lippo gets 5 seconds, no 5 seconds, 3 seconds time penalty. Unfortunate. But I know has closed a little bit, but him and Laxe does have some same kind of ERS levels, but as Mendelssohn overtakes simulation main straight. Not the best of the days for the McLaren driver. Unfortunate, but these days happens and we go on. And Mark is pretty keeping company with Lippo, and Lippo is just in the dear zone of Kisiek. But yeah. Yeah, I know tries to get a little bit closer for Laxe, so we might be having a little fight if Strang and Anna are working together to get closer to Laxe, so there might be some challenges in last few laps, but we'll see. As Mark and Jakobsen will get to the DRS and Brice is also getting the DRS, and they might be going for the move in short amount of time. As Lippo tries to break to slipstream toe for the cars behind, and Mark is going down to inside in turn 1 and gets the stick. Oh, little bit contact. They go a little bit wide. Lippo has touched the wall and Jakobsen goes to P10. Right now Lippo might have been some wind damage, but we'll see. And those Jakobsen, he might be going for the move, but he's low on the years. He's trying to go down the inside, but thinks better of it, and Freeze was alongside but doesn't get the position. As Wittbus goes another pit stop, and Team Laces will be trying to get the fastest lap point. As now the gap from P1 to P2 is 2.5 seconds, so yeah, it's gonna be, it can be close in the final lap, but they have to call Laxe pretty much. But they both are flashing right now. But are they going to battle? No, they are battling. This is not. So I think Laxe will be safe with those last laps, and Jakobsen is pretty close. Or we could watch that battle to the end. As no one will have to DRS, and yeah, Strange gets ahead, but he has now again 3 second gap for Laxe, so that doesn't really help. And Jakobsen is using DRS, but not the DRS, and now he's using, but he's on the 0%, so I think Mark is gonna get the position back, and also Jakobsen has that 5 second time penalty, which not helping him, and he will, at this point he will be P11, so just 100 points. But Mark is not close enough to go for the overtake, as F1 Lippo is pitching and gets the new front win, so he did have some damage after that turn 1 incident. So I think we'll have battle for the last lap on that final straight for P2 between R4M Strangs and Anno, as is Anno want to overtake right now. Yes, he is now using ERS, or DRS, sorry, as he's not close enough. But does he want to overtake now, or try to overtake in the like the final straight? Yeah, he's now using DRS, so he's not trying to overtake, but Stranga is using his all of his years, as Kisiakis got past Ero Black Wolf, and yeah, he just has cap, so he's not gonna fall down early positions for the time penalty. And Black Wolf, I think he's tried to move for far. Oh, he has one front wind damage. I didn't catch that where he did get that, but that's so unfortunate. So I think he will not get points from this race. It is unfortunate. So if something tragic will happen, I think we will get the new championship leader, Laxe, who first when he was in the first race in USA. So he did have some bad strategy goals and not quite a good luck, but now he has been pretty well as Black Wolf is falling down positions to Jakobsen, and Mark might be getting him also as Laxe comes on for the final straight and wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And I know he's trying, does he get the strong? No, quite 100 between them as Kaiser goes P4 for McLaren. Bruno will get P8, and there's battling still go on, and as Mark overtakes Black Wolf, as they're not quite too much battling still, as he just goes on for P6, and Kisiakis will across the finish line just a few seconds time. And Jakobsen, I think Mark will be P8 because Jakobsen's time penalty. Yeah, he can, and Black Wolf might be, yeah, he will be P9, and Jakobsen gets the one single point freezes P11. Spider will be P12, and Mendelssohn unfortunately P13, not the race did he want. And Lippo is now pushing for the fastest lap as he goes over the line. Does he get it? No, he's not getting it. His Speedbull is trying it well. No. And Simula's, yeah, he's sweeping, so no one Sam will get that time, and that's final in Azerbaijan for now. As we are waiting in the game's opinion who's gonna get Drivers of the Day. Black Wolf yet again, but yeah, there was unfortunate win damage for him, but yeah, Laxe wins second time this season, I think. In front he was pretty close to win it, but he got time penalty which didn't help, but yeah, so it's 1-2 for Germany. And yeah, so I think it was pretty exciting race all in all. But so yeah, as we have final standings, so Laxe wins. Yeah, and Stranger is second, Ano is third, Kajikensi P4, Luno P5. Yeast gets the fastest lap point also, and he's got P6. As Kisiakis P7, Mark P8, Black Wolf 9th, Jakobsen P10, Freeze P11, Spider P12, Mendelssohn P13, not the race he did if we want. Flippo P14, Sweet Blues P15, started P3, not a quite good race. Team Lace P16 and Dalolfifen and DVD didn't finish at the race, so that will be it for today. So tomorrow, what I remember is something like 7 PM in UK time. There's F2, which I recommend you to watch. There's also always pretty exciting racing, and yeah, I think 5 PM there's F3 in Azerbaijan as well. As it will be, I think every race in Azerbaijan will be pretty exciting, and there's PC PC F2, but I don't remember what time is it. I think same time as it will be F3, I think. I'm not quite sure. But in Sunday main day there will be PC F1 and PS F1. And yeah, so in PC F1 will be Sunday 6 p.m. I'm not quite sure. There's F1 race which will be at the same time. That might be moved, but yeah. And Ero F1 in PlayStation will be at 8 p.m. So no, 6 p.m. Yeah. So there will be a pretty exciting race. I'm racing here as also is driving Diogo Moraes, VFR Guil, and Cameron Dowds. Guil and Cameron Dowds will have pretty tight championship battle. Axel could also be there. And yeah, so yeah, that will be it. So good night everyone, and see you next week when we are racing in, I think, Suzuka in Japan. So yeah, bye bye.